morning everybody, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please smash that like button, please do subscribe. It's Wednesday morning, good morning, I hope everybody has a great day. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to Jedi Master Mark Hamill. May the Force be with him today, and always.
Alexa, what's the time please?
Good morning, Crystal. It's 8:35 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Wednesday the 25th of September.
Alexa, what is the weather outlook?
In Rochester, it's 10 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 17 degrees and a low of 10 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What's hairy, green, and goes up and down? A kiwi in a lift.
And Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include Teddy Swims, American actor, film producer, and rapper Will Smith, American actor, rapper, singer, comedian and film, television and record producer Donald Glover, American actor and producer Michael Douglas, and actor Bella Ramsey.
So it's Will Smith and Michael Douglas's birthday today. Will Smith, I told you, is nearly the same age as myself. I grew up with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So Alexa, how old is Will Smith?
Will Smith is 56 years old.
Will Smith is near enough the same age as myself. Will Smith. Alexa, when was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is available to stream on now.
Alexa, who starred in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
The cast of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air includes Will Smith, James Avery, and Alfonso Ribeiro.
Alexa, when was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air made?
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air first premiered in the United States on the 10th of September 1990. In United Kingdom, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air premiered on the 14th of February 1991.
Well, I was in my 20s when The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was aired in Great Britain. So, good morning everybody. It's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. So, my mum has just rung the phone. Well, she rung the phone at, I think it was about 8:35 or something like that. I've got out of bed a bit later this morning. What happened to me yesterday made me feel horrible. I didn't like it at all. So it affects your mental health, right? Everything good that happens to you affects your mental health in a good way. Anything that is nasty and horrible can affect your health, your mental health, in a bad way. So that really upset me yesterday when I walked into the co-op and there was a roar of laughter. It wasn't only from the staff, there was a couple of customers laughing as well. So you can't tell me it was something that the staff was watching on a phone. So I don't know whether they were told to do it. I don't know what that was all about, but it made me feel horrible. It also felt staged because there was a lady with ginger hair and glasses in there, and it was like a comedy because it wasn't the lady from Foley Apartments, it was another lady. I haven't got ginger hair with glasses and I wasn't hiding it under a baseball cap, so I don't know who they were taking the mickey out of. Because I went back in there afterwards. I went back in that co-op afterwards, and all the staff had changed. All the staff had disappeared. Whether they changed because it was lunchtime, I don't know. But when I went back in, the staff had gone. The guy that was laughing on his phone was sat outside with Scrivens. The red and white tape had gone off the bench as well, because there was a red and white tape, because when you're down on your luck and when you haven't got much money, people leave objects out for you to pinch. There was a pair of cake scoops on the near the window, which is dirty. That was unhygienic. What the cake tongs were doing on the floor, I don't know. There was a pair of cake tongs on the floor, and people used those to pick up cakes. And if that was on the floor with the germs, and somebody could get sick and ill. I don't know what was going on in that co-op yesterday morning, because I wasn't in there. Normally I'll go in the co-op really, really early in the morning. There's more, well, when I went in there was one lady in there. There was two chaps laughing their heads off. Two customers. So were the staff laughing with the customers? Were the customers laughing with the staff? Was it a general all-round joke? But the lady with the red hair, she just had a stern face. She didn't show any emotion at all. So I was at the counter while the ginger-haired lady was at the self-service checkout, and this is when this young lad started bursting into laughter, which I don't know why. Apparently it was something they had been watching. I felt awful. I didn't like it at all. And I made myself go back in there, because nothing will stop me. But their shenanigans, their street theatrics, their cruel scenarios is beginning to make me feel really awful. And it is street theatrics outside. A guy flicks a lighter near my face. Not right close to it, near it. The other day. Street theatrics. When I go out away from this area into the normal outside world, and you can see more people, more life, I feel like I'm cut off from the outside world, if you know what I mean, because I don't go very far on my own. When I do go out with family, sometimes that feels staged as well, because when I went to Bluewater and my son did not go into the pound shop in Bluewater with me, I had 3 black women or young ladies behind my back saying that Taylor Swift was ugly and they didn't like Taylor Swift. Do you see where I'm coming from? It feels like it's staged. I'm not saying I am, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying it feels like where I'm being taken to is staged. Rochester Castle, right? Inside Rochester Castle, there was men coming up the stairs. I went into the chapel. I was walking around with my son's girlfriend. I was walking around Rochester Castle with my son's girlfriend. Right? My son was outside with his friend. So I was going around Rochester Castle with my son's girlfriend. And this guy took a picture of me and my son's girlfriend together. So I went round Rochester Castle with my son's girlfriend, and my son and his friend caught up with us, and that is where I got my son's girlfriend bought me this Rochester Castle bear, which was £15. But I was walking around the castle with my son's girlfriend. I'm single. I don't have a partner. So I found the castle a bit scary. As you know, I suffer from depression, and I went right up to the top of the castle, and it was quite high, and there was a lot of dead pigeons. I enjoyed it because I haven't been in there, but to have a good view of that castle and to do a proper video, I've got to go in there myself. I have to go in there myself. So, because then I've got more time, I can relax, because I felt when I couldn't hardly breathe when I got to the top. I'd had a Costa coffee, and it had cream in it, and I'm getting allergic. I'm going through the menopause. It's crazy. I'm getting allergic to fucking everything. So when I was going up the steps, I could fucking hardly breathe, and when I got to the top, oh my God, I thought I was going to collapse. But yeah, I feel like I'm being, in some circumstances, made to look a twat, made fun of. It's not a nice feeling either. I'm telling you now, it ain't a nice feeling. I've been a member of that co-op for 4 years. 4 years I've been a member of that co-op. I've spent hundreds of pounds in there, and they act like they don't know me. When I had a parcel delivered to the co-op, I was treated like a little child. I need to see your ID. They know who I am. I've been a member of that co-op for 4 years. They know I'm not going to go anywhere, and do you know what I mean? The way I was treated when I had to wait for that parcel, the staff took ages to get it. I'm an older woman. I was stood on my feet for ages. People were coming in and laughing. I just feel like it's being done on purpose to make a laughing stock out of me. I must have spent over a couple of £1,000 in that co-op over 4 years of living down here, and I get treated like they don't even know me. I've told you that co-op allows dogs, allows cats. The cake tongs were on the floor yesterday. Someone's going to probably come down with something before long if they haven't had already. The staff are too busy on their mobile phones and talking to each other. Not all the staff, some of them. And several times I've walked into the co-op, and it's not only myself. People have been waiting 5 or 10 minutes for a staff member to stop talking and to come and serve them. So today, my mum has rung the phone early. I've not answered it. I'm not in the mood for people playing games with me. That was horrible yesterday. That wasn't funny. I'm not a piece of somebody's humiliation, somebody that someone can push around, drag around and make fun of. I've had enough of it. I'd rather be on my own. I don't use dating sites anymore. It's pointless. Every time I go into a dating site, it's the same person mucking about, following me about, not allowing me to meet anyone real and normal. So I can't use dating sites. Outside I get a dirty old man following me about, which I just keep away from. Don't want that. I have to move, which hopefully I will do at some point, move out of here and away from it. If I wanted to go into a women's refuge, because being stalked and followed, by an unwanted admirer, and then the unwanted admirer getting nasty, and being horrible, and obviously people are being sent out to intimidate me, flashlighters near me, and God knows what else. I would be entitled to go to a women's refuge for safety. However, I have a dog. I know that they do an adoption service. So if anyone in the Medway area is suffering from domestic violence and needs to flee a dangerous partner, you can put your dog into an adoption service until you get housed, right? But I don't want to be parted from Max right now. I don't want somebody else looking after my dog. I've also got a cat. Why should these abusers be allowed to affect women's and obviously men's lives so much? Because the police don't do anything about it. Why should I have to flee my home because I'm being picked on and bullied by people? Right. So there must be some kind of video being flashed about, or someone's laughing at something to do with me. Right, I'd just like to know what it is. And then I can laugh at it as well. Or is it just made to make me feel so damn fucking miserable that I will get fed up of living? So today is dull and dreary, and we're probably going to have some rain. Yeah. What do you do? I'm trying to pick myself up. I'm trying to feel better. I feel cut off in an out of the way area, and I'm being picked on and victimised by horrendous bullies and horrible people that want to keep me indoors out of the way. And I've been subjected to evil humiliation, which is another technique that gang stalkers use to terrorise their victims, humiliate them so they don't come out of their homes. Not pleasant, I know. It's not pleasant. No one likes to be humiliated. No one likes to be laughed at. No one likes to be made fun of. Nobody does. It's cruel and it's nasty. You ask anybody if they like feeling humiliated and made fun of. They don't. But I have to go through it, sometimes on a daily basis. Because whenever you whistleblow, whenever you report child abuse, whenever you report anything, I mean, that isn't funny in itself. These people are sick. These people are evil-minded. These people need psychiatric assistance. They do. They're not well. These people, as you can see, have got jobs. They've got jobs. Jobs. there fiddling on their mobiles when they should be doing their work. See you later.